Welcome back to The Legend of Heroes Trails Beyond the Horizon, where we today want to go into the Grim Garten with Van's team. Off screen I went a bit shopping, the equipment for a few characters and augment stuff. Access to Grim Garten. Start. I see, it sounds like this third domain has a rather distinct structure compared to the others. Yes, apparently the first half is divided into 3 subdomains, designated A, B, and C. It appears that all of them must be partially liberated before their shared nexus can be accessed. Hence, the cooperation of not only us, but those responsible for the other routes is essential. And once everyone's done, the Foundation's team will hack in and unlock the entrance to the nexus? Yes, I can't divulge any details about those assigned to the other routes at present, but it shouldn't be long before I'm able to introduce you to one another. Fine, keep those lips zipped. Not like we can't hazard a guess. If one of the groups has Tina's friends in it... Wait, wouldn't that mean... Well, we just let you have your privacy on this one. Something tells me there'll be a few familiar faces down the road. I'm excited already. Yes, but setting that aside... Exactly, when did you of all people get in here? Let's not sweat the small stuff. It would seem she's using her account from a previous visit to American Garten. Shizuna Rem Missouri, was it? Yep, nice to meet you, Altina. I know it doesn't bother Shizuna in the least, but is anyone else picking up the tension in the air? Orion's probably got a handful of hang-ups about her, what with their shared acquaintance. I'm rather leery of her joining you all to begin with, but I suppose it's too late to protest. Alrighty then, let's show this Grim Garten we mean business. While taking care of our actual spring business, of course. Hey, who died and put you in charge? Well, there's no doubt she'll be an asset, so maybe this isn't so bad? It's incredibly difficult to tell whether they're glad to see her or simply resigned to her butting in. Shizuna is now temporarily available to participate. What was that?
Just a little freebie from me. You better not overuse it.
Maybe? She doesn't plan on showing herself. Feels like the shackles restraining the demonity in me have gotten a little slacker. So in other words, I can use the Grenel's power more than ever before now. Ain't every day you're this generous. I'll make the most of it getting through these domains. Van can now freely draw out a portion of the Grenel's power in the Grim Garten. Awakening the field will allow him to transform into the Grendel and eradicate the enemy. Additionally, Van can transform during command battles at any time via the Bear the Nightmare craft. Circumstances using Awakening with Van will transform him into the Grendel. Use this overwhelming power and regeneration abilities to overcome your enemies with ease. Entering command battle will begin the fight with Grendel transformation already active. Yeah, that is how Awakening works. Good. Now I have a lot of.
Have you come to unravel the wisdom with? All right.
Shard tokens for from one of the achievements.
Decryption complete. What do you think?
Let's see.
So let's
Leave it to me. Decryption complete. What do you think?
Yep. I still have more.
I take it you'd like something. Leave it to me. Decryption complete. What do you think?
Clubs logging in.
Onwards.
Come, Mr. Shackled Hero. Party lineup. We can't remove Shizuna, but
The adventure begins. Onwards.
This place is like a dream. To think, I can train without any time constraints. May as well get started. This is it.
Sorry to rain on your parade, but you know none of us is gonna spar with you, right?
Ah, fine. In that case, once I'm ready to train, I'll just start swinging at you then.
You're up against the
Did you
large
even
group.
hear a word I said?
Seems like the two of you are getting along just fine.
Fine by me. She's all his. Better he deal with that crazy ass
Allow me to help.
I'll make
I
it
don't
quick.
know about that. Anyway, it's best if we don't fight amongst ourselves.
Reset, as you wish.
Too slow.
I won't miss this chance.
Might want a boost here.
Pitiful.
Perfect chance.
A boost would work here.
Make it count.
I suggest we strike now.
We should go on the attack.
Make it count.
You
have
have
this.
skill.
Here I go. Ha! Catra!
Pitiful.
Ow.
I'll help out.
Engaging skill.
Here! There we go. They're down. I'll help out.
Might want a boost here.
Keep your guard up.
One skill coming right up.
If you would. Miss Eau Claire.
Got it.
Field Battle 7.
I'm stronger than ever.
Fairyland.
Oh, I'm sure I could do better.
Fairyland a free raid.
Boost gauge level maximum. Caution. Strong foe ahead.
Engaging enemy.
You've got a charge attack ready.
Ow.
Easy target. Understood.
Stay calm and deal with it.
Short offensive engaged.
One skill coming right up.
In tandem.
Okay. Let me chip in.
COC, activate.
We should go on the attack.
All to you.
Rain down. Exousia ray. That's not all.
Too slow. We can win this.
Engaging skill.
Now. I'm going.
Come on. Here I go.
Think I've grown a little.
Good.
I eagerly await your performance.
Let it flow.
Slice you up. You're down.
Let it flow.
Take care. That's above an A-level threat.
This'll make for a good warm-up.
Your hardest attack.
Here, cut to size. Let's pull together and take it on. Let it flow. He flinched. Cut to size.
We've got the upper hand.
Activating skill.
Keep up. Under. Very.
Activating skill.
Have some extra. Reset.
One skill coming right up.
Now!
Good. Green skill stones.
Battle complete. We did exemplary work.
I can always count on you, Rita.
Slicey flinch. Let it flow.
Well, that's that. What's next?
Some monsters killing in the field. Bears is a bad choice.
There's a ton of them. Should I mop them up?
Engaging enemy!
Cut to size. They're down. Now's the time for shock. They're down. Let it flow. Slice you up.
Next!
Easy target. Slice me flinched. Next.
Should we take our time here? Still got more.
7. Lights on.
Take care. You will always take A-level threat.
Again.
But let's
Beginning
go.
search.
Goodies for the taking.
Stop shooting me, gnomes, or whatever you are. Goblins.
Oh, goodies for
Nah.
the taking.
Hit 2. That is nice. Alright.
With age comes experience.
Stage cleared.
What's next?
My, that's quite a lot of enemies.
Backup's here!
Activating skill.
Those afar, hearken to the sound. My blade is both true and false, dancing in the moonlight.
Now! Behold! Xerath Gleam!
Boost gauge upgrade.
I'm stronger than ever! Status parameters upgraded.
I think I've grown a little.
What a nice experience boost.
What's next?
Bit of money.
Loot secured.
With quick arts, hit foes with charge attacks. 3 devices, okay.
Onwards.
Engaging enemy!
Hit it with your
Let it
hardest
flow.
attack.
Slice you up!
Boost gauge is full.
They flinched! Victory's ours! Let it flow!
Charge attack's already finished.
Let it flow! Cut to size! Let it flow! You're down!
Wonder who will fight next.
Let it flow! I eagerly await your performance.
Hit it with your hardest attack.
Praise Arusha and the flames!
Enemy sighted. Be careful.
Slice you up! Ow! Let it flow! Sit down! Next! Sit down!
Hit it with your hardest attack.
Fight to side! Let it flow!
The view always changes the higher I get.
They flinch, now's the time for shot! We've got the upper hand.
Ooh, now they'd make for
Let
a
it
fun
flow.
fight. All in a day's work.
You wield your tachi quite deftly, Miss Mizurugi.
But Luna's wasn't a touchy, right? It was a katana.
Take that!
Slice they flinch, now's the time for shot!
My, that's quite a lot of enemies.
Backup's here.
Now's an ideal time for a boost.
I suggest we strike now.
Activating skill.
This is it. Slash! 99 gills! Keep up, I'm on it! That's some extra! Reset!
Might want a boost here. Displaying info.
Make it count.
I like where this is headed.
Allow me to help.
I'm going!
The cheese up!
Here!
These figures look excellent.
Keep up the good work, Katra!
Oh, goodies for the taking.
Ow.
Let's get down. Over here. Cut to size. Next. Let's pull together and take it off.
Take that!
Cut to size. Deploying shards.
Activating skill.
They flinched. On your heels.
I won't miss this chance.
One skill coming right up.
In tandem. Honors.
Boost
Battle
gauge is full.
complete. We did exemplary work.
You mopped up the competition, Reset.
I detect treasure.
Good.
Level high. Be extremely cautious.
Nah. Leave me in peace.
Let it flow.
An enemy mob. Want to clear him out?
No.
I detect treasure.
Let's begin.
Let us proceed to the next.
Uh-huh.
What's next?
Ha! Kicking it into high gear.
Chalk one up. Good stuff. Good stuff.
Let's do this.
That's better.
Alright, what do we get? Children's. The seductive entrance. Al-Latlu?
Guardian, huh? It's purging time.
I won't hold back.
Might want a boost here.
I leave the rest to you.
I'll take over.
I like where this is
Use
headed.
a shard boost to get the upper hand.
Time for a new look.
Get going, Van. Use a shard boost to get the upper hand.
Time to go all out.
Make it count.
I like where this is headed.
I'll lend a hand.
Here goes. Take this.
I'll help out. Time to go all out. I'll support you.
Transmitting code. Deploy. Shizuna.
Time to go all out.
Be unleashed. Here I go.
Time to go all out.
Activating skill.
Ruinate. Yeah. Shiki Kagura!
Sucker.
Just say the word.
I like where this is headed.
Make it count.
Please. Bear witness to me. That light may shine. Ishtar's blessing.
Boost gauge limit broken.
Stop right there.
My turn now.
Activating skill.
Those afar, hearken to the sound. My blade is both true and false, dancing in the moonlight.
Now! Behold! New moon gleam!
Gauge up.
Just say the word.
Okay.
I like where this is headed.
Make it count.
Time to go all out.
Take
Got
this!
covered.
You're gone. No escape. Got you. You're screwed now.
Boost gauge limiter unlocked!
I'm not done yet.
I think I've grown a little.
Aaron's Blazing Slash has been upgraded to Obsidian Slash. Oblivion Halter level 2, Zero
I think
Flame
it
level
can
2.
be even better.
Grim Garten, third domain, subdomain B, partial liberation secured. Liberation of subdomain A and C also confirmed. However, ternary inter-subdomain connection has yet to be established. Administrator privilege is required to unlock access to third domain nexus. Alright.
I had a great time.
Good. So we won't be able to go any further until sometime this afternoon, huh? Correct. In addition to the partial liberation of the upper subdomains, some hacking will be required. Once all the steps are complete, perhaps I can then introduce it to the other two teams. Really now, consider my anticipation whetted. There'll probably be a few reunions in store for us. Yeah, I can't wait. Well, if that's how it's going to be, I'll just go ahead and ditch when the moment's right. Wasn't much, but I got my kicks. Besides, jumping the gun would suck all the intrigue out of things. What are you on about now? There are free spirits and then there's Shizuna. Seriously, enough dipping in and out all the time like some kind of phantom. No pun intended. The teams are comprised of those the Foundation finds promising at present, and I have a theory as to the third's roster. Those two must be among them. I never did learn where they headed after our previous encounter. Yeah, Shizuna doesn't want to meet Reen quite yet. Good. Right then, what to tackle for... One? Is something wrong? Hey, you got a brain fart or something there, old-timer? Oh my, that's quite a scary face. The white device will be put up for auction at the Chardon this morning as the last item. Don't miss it. CC. Huh? Hell's this shit? The white device? Wait, hold on. This couldn't be from Dingo, could it? Not a chance, not with that stupid emoji. Besides, they signed their message with 2 C's. I don't know who this clown is, but they've managed to seriously piss me off. Just in case, shall we try to trace the address it was sent from? Nah, I'm positive it'll be a waste of time to track them. What should we do then, Van? We should be able to make it by the final bit, no problem. Well, come on, we're headed to 11th District, right? Yeah, I already scoped the place out a bit, but I haven't gone into the theater itself yet. Pass the message along to Bermotti for him to look into, just in case. Soon as we get a chance, we'll make for Seiden District. Supposedly the auction's going down in a theater there. He's seriously pissed. Yes, but it's understandable after a message like that. I'll contact the others so they can meet us there. Good. Then let's briefly return to the bathhouse.
Let's be on our way.
I appreciate.
All right, back in business, baby.
You look nice and refreshed.
Searching.
Good. And that's maybe
Off we go.
Anyone needs a break? Here's the place.
exterminate.
Now we're talking. That one looks tough.
You corrode it again.
Now's an ideal
Doesn't
time
look
for a
like
boost.
it.
Let's party!
Activating skill.
Execute! Do the main, Van!
Let's party!
Here goes.
Let's party!
I like where this is
Go
headed.
forth and teach them their place.
You
Thanks,
saved
pal.
me.
I'll take
Appreciate
that.
that.
Keep it up. It's activating skill.
Chew on this! Kolpik Hammer! Get him on, yes?
It's up to you now.
Taking center stage!
Let's party!
Go all in on him. You got this.
Triple time! Huh? Show's over! You're up, Aaron!
I like where this is headed.
Let's wreck shop!
Pressure him and move in!
Certain arts will prove more. Allow me.
A private concert to steal your senses. Pierce! Break! Howl! Dance about! Romance of the Four Beastoms!
Boost gauge
Not done
limiter
yet.
released.
Go
Certain
all in.
arts will prove more potent. Allow me.
Yeah. Have some of this! Keep moving, Van!
Show them what you got.
Turn this dusk in power. Back to blue skies. Azure Sunray!
Boost gauge limiter unlocked.
Ah! That move good.
At your
But I
service.
still lost the turn bonus. Such a shame.
Allow
Activating
me to
skill.
help.
Boost gauge upgrade.
I won't allow it!
Payback time!
You steal.
Payback time!
At your service.
Activating skill.
Freezing wind.
Cut down my enemies! Do the main, Van! Pressure him and
Activating skill.
Raging Buster! You're up, Aaron!
Allow me.
Boom! Ungula Barrage!
Obtain scent from a wanted monster.
That takes care of that.
Reward deposited.
Good. There are people over there. Originally, I intended to end the episode here, but next episode is supposed to be the one where we walk through the district and talk to everyone. And
Careful.
it got super long in my recording, and I want to shift some of that into this episode, so this is a bit longer and the next one is shorter. Okay.
Let's do a search.
Let's continue. Today we take a tour talking to various NPCs, and we found the fishers here in the western outskirts. Shannon and Makino. Oh, is that you, Van? What a coincidence running into you here. Are you all out here to fish too? This is my first time fishing in the western outskirts, but this really is a cozy little spot. I've actually gotten some extra fishing bait. Here, let me give you a few. Thank you. To tell the truth, I didn't come here to fish, but hey, I won't say no to casting a line or two.
Let's do a search.
So, what's on the menu?
Oh, no. Good. Other districts. Let's begin in Oldtown.
I guess we're off.
Catbird? Is she protecting the baby swallows? Ah, that's pretty odd for a cat. Wonder if there's a reason. Your guess is as good as mine. Maybe she's just not down with Sandel's murder? Looks like we're safe to leave him be. Feels off that the actual mama bird didn't swoop into the rescue though.
Alrighty.
It's searching time.
Those swallows look like
We
they'll be
have,
leaving the nest soon.
Candy?
Ah, something feels off about these streets today. I feel a sense of loss as though something or other has vanished. I've got it. There's a distinct lack of fluffy cuddliness. Oldtown is usually full of stray cats, yet I haven't seen any of this morning. Some sort of conspiracy must be afoot. My deductive muscles strike again. I think they're just taking cover from the rain. Probably, but that might not be the only reason. The streets are so lonely without Oldtown's usual crowd of stray cats. How could this have happened? Must be a conspiracy by some shadowy cabal. My gut tells me something big's just over the horizon.
For our weather report.
Talk
Now
to
let's get
you.
back to the
This place is so cozy, I might never leave.
Ah, serious talk after all this time. Should be coming by early afternoon, she said. Don't tell me. No, that can't be. What's with a sour look, Pops? Once in a lifetime squabble with your daughter, or maybe even you may... Don't you dare joke about that. My bad. He seems lost in his thoughts. Maybe you should let him be.
Right.
At this rate, my scowl is going to drive all of my customers. If you want to order something, just let me know.
It's searching time.
Okay, their living space. Alright, I'm off to work. As long as I don't get stuck with any more assignments, things should go back to normal today. And I'll be going to meet with my client. Here's hoping things wrap up for both of us. You said it. Let's put our shoulders to the wheel, for our families. I was hit with a sudden commission yesterday. I had to stay up halfway till morning with Hawker to get it done. I only got a rough draft to show for it, but that's still more than I ever expected to churn out in just one night. All that's left is to get my client's feedback and adjust accordingly. Just need to hang in there. date of a rocket launch getting pushed up as the entire insurance sector is swamped. But after bringing my work home with me last night, the end of a tunnel is finally in sight. Just have to keep up the pace for one last sprint. My quality time with Harry is on the line. Now, I accidentally previously talked to you. You worried about his sister again being out. Let's see what's on the agenda today. Rebecca's out on her scooter for on-site repairs again. I wonder how she's holding up. Listen to me, stressing myself sick. Sure, she's been a shut-in for what feels like a millennia now, but she's still a grown adult. It's high time I stop hovering over her so much. The idea of not being so needed does feel bittersweet, but she can't stay dependent on her little brother of all people forever. Oh, in case you haven't already heard, my dad's already left on his next journey. He left us a note this morning that read, "Heading out for a while, take care." Me and Kisara are fed up out of our minds, but I think he'd actually been holding himself back a good deal. This is the way my dad's always been, so I've given up trying to change it. Alright.
We just gotta check out that rocket launch.
Bliss lollies are the bestest. It's just the lumber relief my back's been begging for lately. Gets me itching to do another hot spring chapter. Gag cartoons were what I always dreamed of doing in the first place anyway. Obviously I'm attached to my existing characters, but I wish I could have Cronin or someone deal with all the annoying stuff so I can draw what I wanna draw. Gag cartoons were what I always dreamed of doing in the first place, and yet why is this eating at me so much? Welcome. If you're looking for Anya, she's over at Sunday school. Apparently there's a special lesson today. I could tell she was excited for it. Sister Miriam might come over as a scatterbrain, but maybe her classes are more interesting than I give her credit for? I think she has another guest lecturer, right?
Searching.
The sky watches over us always.
I've always observed Sister Miriam's special lessons with great interest. But inviting Bishop Orwell, my very own mentor, as a guest lecturer? Now that I truly didn't see coming. Sister Miriam could very well become a force to be reckoned with in the future. They do say that students will often surpass their masters. I'm proud of how much Sister Miriam has grown. She may well become a force to be reckoned with in the future. Attending service has become a habit of mine after everything my family's gone through. So here I am again today, praying to the goddess for my family's happiness. You never do know. She may just send a piece of good fortune our way. A man has a duty to his family, so I'm taking a few days off to put them first for a bit. It isn't so bad attending services as husband and wife every now and again. Usually the timing just doesn't pan out for us. Now that I think about it, Father Nikolai has been of help to us on numerous occasions. Maybe my wife and I ought to take this chance to give him our thanks. The guest speaker for today's special lesson is none other than Bishop Orwell from the Edith Cathedral. Can barely believe he actually agreed, and I'm the one who invited him. His stories are so educational too, even for me. Just seeing the excitement on the children's faces makes all my pleading worth it. I have a question about space. How do I become an astronaut? Well, I can't speak to the details, but I have met General Howing on more than one occasion. According to him, a first-rate Air Force pilot must have quick and accurate judgment, but not merely by innate nature. Such sense should also, in his words, be cultivated through passion and tireless effort. I'm certain that these two qualities are equally invaluable to an astronaut as well. For real? Now I definitely know I can be one. No way anybody can beat me in either of those things. Children are such bundles of possibility, truly as dazzling can be. I do believe I take this opportunity to answer each and every question they have for me today. We get to ask whatever we want today, awesome! I'm gonna ask about the goddess maybe? If I pray really hard every day, will I get to meet her? I don't think I've ever seen Harry get this excited in class before. Well, if any question goes, then I guess I'll ask a couple myself. Honestly, being named after someone so great and important makes me so self-conscious that I always dodge the topic. But maybe now's the time to finally bring her up. My parents got my name from the great historical figure, you know the one. I've been dodging the topic up until now, but it might be nice to learn about her for real just this once. The bishop's so awesome, he can answer any question ever. Now I know I can be an astronaut, and you can bet I'm gonna do it. I think I'm gonna ask about swallows. Like, where they go and what they do after leaving the nest and stuff. Then I can take a train to go see them. Bishop Orwell's second from the top at the cathedral, so having him here for class is a real shock. He was Father Nikolai's teacher, so you can bet he's got a lot of interesting facts and stories to tell. It really drives home how much I love learning all the things there are to know out there. I think this just helped me make up my mind. About leaving? I think she was considering leaving because she wanted to visit Remeferia one day. And not just for a short visit or something.
Now where?
There's no place quite like home.
Would you care for some flowers?
After days on end of blistering heat, I'm grateful the flowers are getting some rain. Too bad it's washing some of my customers away too. I might be better off tending to the plants and making sweets during shifts like these. So, the couple here. I guess I go get lunch ready? Yeah, okay. Still awkward.
Search time.
Searching.
Let's do a search.
Now that I think about it, my husband passed away on a day like this. Energy in space was about all he had going for him, up until that fateful traffic accident took his life. Couldn't tell you how many times I scorned the goddess for it, but in the end those left behind have no choice but to keep on living. I just hope my husband's looking down from heaven with relief, now that Eddie's finally getting his act together. Sorry to spring this on you out of nowhere. Maybe it's because the anniversary of his death is so close. Even now the memories will come flooding back. I just hope my husband's looking down from heaven with relief, now that Eddie's finally getting his act together. Tyrell.
Let's get going.
I finally had a night off for the first time in ages, so Nancy and I went to the spa. But then we saw someone stealing some luggage and had to take them down while wearing nothing but our towels. Yep, talk about getting caught red-handed, huh? Is it just me, Karen, or has it been happening to us a lot? Right? We just keep arresting people while we're off duty. Is it possible that your passion for police work is actually drawing crime? Nope, absolutely not. Don't be ridiculous, Nancy. I'm seriously grateful to Nancy. If I don't have her backing me up, I'd never be able to do what I do. I'll make sure that if a police chief ever gives me a commendation, Nancy will get one right along with me. Jokes aside, Karen needs a proper vacation. Once all the rocket business dies down, the two of us should take a girls' trip to hot springs.
Yay! I get to go shopping with Mommy!
Major Amelia's the talk of town these days. But President Gramhart's getting even more popular too. He's good looking, works for the common people, and is super capable. Plus he's a former soldier, so he's probably really strong. I can see why magazines keep doing features about him. This is a little embarrassing. Hey, just accept it for what it is. It's not like he did anything wrong. That hits different coming from an actress, though you've done plenty wrong. I'm a chivalrous thief, okay? Does that mean you're close to getting a role? Yeah, you know how there's been all the space events all over the place? Well, one of them has got a sudden opening. It's only a minor part, but I did get the role. Still, when I think about whether or not I can even pull it off, I get scared. A little late for that, huh? Sure, I took some training, but in the end of the day, I'm just a regular guy. Maybe I should turn it down before... Are you saying you're going to run away? How pathetic. You're sure you're not missing any parts down below? Get your mind out of the gutter. Hey, can you two take this seriously? I really tried yesterday, but I got spooked. I mean, it's not like I've got any weird talent. I'm just a normal guy. Hanging out around town is all I'm good for. How funny. Peter can be such a dog sometimes. I mean, I only became a magazine model by chance. I'm just a normal person. Everyone starts without experience, right? You never get anywhere if you don't give it a try. Just when I felt a little bit impressed that he got a role for himself, he turned tail and ran. That's completely unacceptable from one of my pupils. I don't have a choice. I'm going to have to punish him. What? Did you just say that out loud, Marilyn? You must be imagining things. Generally speaking, fats come from popular models or blockbuster films. Recently, other people have been making a splash by broadcasting via their T-phones. Video streaming, I think they call it. Apparently there's one streamer in particular who's extremely popular. I've got a T-phone of my own, so I'd better check it out. T-phones have been on the rise, so video streaming might be the next big thing. As a scout, I need to make sure I'm on the up and up. One streamer's apparently got a membership system, though I haven't confirmed that for myself yet.
Please, step on up.
Oh, a strange cat. Right? It's almost like he's thinking about something. But I'm probably just imagining things.
The coffee here is out of this world.
We put umbrellas out on the terrace on rainy days. But we definitely don't get as many customers. Hopefully the rain stops soon. Kageyoshi's been acting kind of strange since this morning. I don't think it's because of the rain. I wonder if something happened. Kageyoshi's a black cat. He's been our poster boy for ages now. Apparently the owner named him after a book. But I don't really know the details. They have officially announced the launch date for a manned mission onto space. It may still be delayed on account of the weather, which is putting everyone on edge. I certainly understand why, but the forecast does suggest the rain will come to an end soon. Everybody just seems to take a deep breath. Why not relax here a while?
Searching.
My husband got called into work suddenly and they ended up sending him somewhere. There's no telling whether or not he'll be back by the weekend. I'm so lonely. I know, Mom. We could write Dad a letter. A letter, you say? Yeah, that way Dad won't feel lonely either. He might even write us back. Why, that's a wonderful idea. Thanks, Lolo. I feel a lot better now. Already? You're getting ahead of yourself, Mom. I'm so glad Mom's feeling better. I actually got the idea because Rooney was talking about letters before. I'm sad that I don't get to see Dad too, but that means I just gotta cheer up Mom in his place. People don't really write letters in the Central East much, but I think it's a great idea. Codes just don't feel right, if that makes any sense. I can't believe Lolo came up with the idea. He's really grown so much.
Searching.
I ran into someone incredible last night. I've never been so starstruck. I really wanted to talk to him about crime, but I think they were on a business trip. It is what it is. Oh well, I did get their autograph. Maybe one of these days I'll pay them a visit. I better keep up my nightly patrols. So do you remember that strange incident in the capital at the end of last year? I noticed nobody's written anything about how people across the city were frozen and monsters were running amok. Was this book published before that, or did they really not know anything about it? It's kind of annoying to think that the most monumental incident I've ever lived through is being left in the past. Did it ever truly happen?
It's searching time. I'd really like to cover that.
That's already confirmed on our end, though.
All the reporters are back because they're doing an editors meeting. Apparently they'll be picking who's doing the special issue releasing on launch day. We're only a couple days away. Even I'm getting nervous. The media still hasn't been given permission to enter Zeko Space Base, believe it or not. It's mostly fine since they'll be broadcasting the launch from their own powerful cameras. Still, it's too bad. We'll at least be sending one of our reporters to Longlai since it's the closest city to the launch. Does Longlai even count as a city? July 12, 1 PM. That's only 2 days from now. 2 days until the manned mission to space. I've got a lot of my own questions about it, but first I have to figure out who's doing what on the day off. Especially in Longlai, it all depends on whether Marielle makes it back in time. She's my top reporter when it comes to really getting into the meat of a topic. Can't help but have high hopes for her.
Alrighty.
Both the military and the current administration are keeping crucial information under wraps. I'm curious about what's really going on, but right now I have a job to do as an editor-in-chief. But Marielle's still not back yet. What should I do?
How about a delicious ice pop?
Oh, are you from the East? It seems to me like you know a lot about sweets. Aren't you observant? As it so happens, I'm in the mood for ice cream. Despite the light rain, it's a busy time of day. Which would mean that you're in the mood for fresh berry and chocolate mint, aren't you? You're right on the money. Perhaps you possess powers yourself? The unsugared eye, perhaps? I was wondering what you were getting all excited about. The unsugared eye, huh? I like it. Kashvan. I can typically tell what kind of flavor people are in the mood for. Maybe that's one of the reasons this place has been getting so popular.
Care for some popcorn?
That popular bar popped up and has been taking some of my customers. After I went through all the trouble coming up with new menu items too, am I going to be able to meet my targets? Never popcorn's getting all soggy too. Talk about a hit to the old confidence. Maybe I'll catch a movie during my lunch break and with that.
Hey there, what would you like? Come again.
I love movies, but I haven't been able to watch any these days. I really should stay focused on selling my new menu items rather than taking breaks. What should I do? Shinobi punk is I, huh? I'm curious about what these Eastern shinobi are like. But is this film even accurate to the culture and history? It seems like shallow entertainment, but it also looks kind of fascinating. It's been a while since I struggled to decide whether to see a film or not.
Follow a nun and a young boy's journey through the wilderness.
I've heard about Gloria, La Review. Apparently last night's rehearsal was incredible. It's been drawing a lot of attention. Gloria's film adaptation was actually very well regarded too. Perhaps we ought to rerun the film in tandem with a stage show?
So...
I feel like I saw something I shouldn't have. Thanks to Human Game, I feel like I never trust people again. Oh, thrilling. This was what I was waiting for, the guilty pleasure of being immersed in such a movie. Oh, the film's rated 12 and up, by the way. I'm not breaking any rules. Not that I think there should be any restrictions on those movies. That said, it would be a real pain if some idiot tried to imitate something they saw in a movie and became a whole thing.
Let's do a search.
Yeah, especially if it's that type of movie. I can't believe Lyle can't make it. He said he got called into work out of nowhere. Yeah, he delivers food. He wasn't even scheduled to work, but they asked him to make deliveries because he's got an orbital scooter. He's way too much of a pushover, I swear. Well, whatever. That just means we gotta enjoy the movie enough for him too. Big budget films are great and all, but I'm more into movies like Human Game. It shows the ugliness of humanity in such detail that it makes you want to look away, but I'm planning to watch every second. Unfortunately, it probably isn't really light speed. Thelma said as much, but Chignon really is easy to read. Though Lyle is too. Only the goddess knows how things will go from here.
Search time.
Thank you for your visit today.
Now where?
Ah, Chino, right. If it isn't Varna, Paul, it's long time to see. It's sure been a minute. I didn't realize you were back in town, Chino. Weren't you taking your bar all over the country? Yep, since it's on wheels, I figured I'd better use that to my advantage and take it to all sorts of places. I had the opportunity to meet all kinds of people, and I learned a lot. That right? So you found your own way of running a business, well? It's too bad I won't get to enjoy your drinks as often as I'd like, but I'll be rooting for you. Thanks. I'll work hard to live up to your expectations. Bermodi's the one who gave me the push I needed. It's thanks to him that I'm staying true to myself and travel the country with my bar. Who knows, we might end up bumping into each other out there somewhere.
I bet we could fish here. What's on the menu?
Yeah, this thing is really finicky, but I haven't seen any question marks, so it's not summer without a scary story too. Got any good ones? Can't say I do. I try to make sure to drive extra careful when it's raining. You know that's not what I mean. I mean spooky story, the kind that puts your hair on end, like you'd find out east. I'm not sure if it qualifies, but I did hear about a mysterious website that'll answer any question you ask. Oh, that's the one that knows things way beyond what a person normally could, right? Its answers don't feel human at all. If you access it even just once, it'll vanish or something. It's gotta be work of a ghost that set up shop in the OrbitNet. Sounds plausible, right? Online ghost stories are so cool. They've been getting real popular thanks to T-phones too. Seeing as how they're so widespread, it wouldn't be crazy to think spirits and ghosts might latch onto websites. A site that answers any question you give it. I heard about it, but I don't really see the appeal. Where do those sort of dumb rumors even come from anyway?
Search time.
I mean...
Thanks for stopping
maybe
by.
it's the website that mind controls people? Welcome. Garon has got business to attend to, so I'll be handling things in his place. I got this, though I might make a little mistake or two. It's about time, Mum. Right, once I get Kunmin, we'll head out. It sounds like I have business to attend to. Doesn't feel as tense as the usual Hayway gathering. Something else going on? We don't exactly have spare time on our hands, but orders are orders. Ever obey the owner no matter what. Ah, it's you again. Good work last night. We've yet to finish dealing with the aftermath, but you know how it is these days. Work has been piling up. At this point, we'll take any help we can get. Maybe I should have Zao send you guys a forced Bijin? Please don't, we're busy enough as it is.
Let's do a search.
Eastern cuisine always hits the spot.
Well, if it isn't Paulette, guess you did say you were heading out this morning. Hello, everyone. This is actually the tenant I told you about, Finlay. Ah, of course. It's nice to meet you. I'm Finlay, a friend of Paulette's. We used to work together back when you were still a nurse. She doesn't work at our hospital anymore, though. Is she one who... She must have been the friend that almost reported Maxime to the guild back when he was trying to find Paulette. I'm so happy to see you. Must have been a nightmare trying to find time away from work. I just had to hear what was new with you, so how's you, May? She turned 7 this year, right? She must be so adorable. I'd love to drop in if I have a time. Please do, you're always welcome. Oh, there's something else I wanted to talk to you about. Seems like we haven't seen each other in a hot minute. We shouldn't intrude. Sounds like I have something serious to discuss. Let's get going. Finlay had my back in those days, but I just couldn't tell her what was going on. It's been more than 6 months since Maxine came back into my life, Maybe it's time for me to start moving forward. So it's true, the two of you are together again? Okay, tell me everything. I'm here for you.
Searching.
Hey, stop on by!
Hi there, would you like to try our new maximum energy drink? Don't miss a chance to give it a taste.
Can I interest you in some
We've got model rockets and photos of Major Amelia. Everything you need to celebrate the launch. It's the event of the century, people. Now's the time to buy.
Take all the time you need. Be seeing you.
Albert's such an earnest young man. Having him here was such a huge help. It'll be a little lonely without him, but I'm sure he'll pop back in as a customer. I hope he does well in his new role as student council president. Albert could be a little unreliable at times, but he's got a good head on his shoulders. He even went out of his way to introduce me to one of his underclassmen when he quit. I'll be cheering for him in his new role as student council president.
I hope to see you again.
Currently, the Vaughn Company and its affiliates are in a position to see the most stock growth this year. Heck, some of the companies under their umbrella have seen their stocks grow tenfold since April. And don't forget Marduk and Orad. What's this? Wait, they're doing a novelization of that huge movie? Are you yanking my chain right now? They've even got a side story and everything. I just have to buy a copy for myself while I do my market analysis. It's almost scary how good this bookstore is at selecting its stock. I'm tempted to buy all of these, but my boss wouldn't be happy if I brought them all back to the office. I've been working a lot of overtime. Something tells me I'm not going to be able to catch that movie adaptation anytime soon. That's the basic idea anyway. Is there anything you don't understand so far? No, I think I get it. Man, you really are something, Albert. You managed all the other part-timers while still acting as a student council's treasurer. Yes, well, I'll be quitting today. There's no way I can keep up with work and be the student council president. But I appreciate the kind words. A bunch of the first-time girls are always going on about how cool you are. It's enough to make any man jealous. There's no point in getting that kind of attention from a bunch of random people. Huh? That's enough chit-chat, Curtis. I still have to show you what to do next. Right. It looks like Curtis is taking over for Albert at his part-time job. Let's clear out before we get in the way. Next, I'll show you how to use the register. Roger that. Good. Next, Seiden.
Let's hit the road.
Kinda, Allison, I'm sorry to have made you worry. It's thanks to you that the situation was resolved. We didn't really do anything special, and Morton, from now on, don't try to take everything on by yourself. Come to us for advice, okay? Listen, she's angry, isn't she? She's right, though. I don't want to lose anyone else who's close to me. Sorry, Kinda, I made light of my own life. Seeing as I'm representing the Krail Fund, I'm going to have to do better. I'm glad you understand. Let's keep doing our best. I caused a lot of worry, so I'm glad I was able to return with good news. Thank you so much again. I don't know how I can ever repay you. I got to repay Gin too, somehow, but she never accepts anything from me. Need to at least make sure to manage their construction fund properly. I believe Mr. Merton seems to understand, but we have to work hard to make sure this doesn't happen again. And then someday we'll complete the restoration of Cray Village. I said everything I needed to say. I'm glad we were able to resolve this safely. Mr. Merton seems to understand too. We've got to do our best for the sake of all our donors. It gets harder to make a decision when you're familiar with the charm of every manufacturer's vehicle. But there's no doubt I want my own car in the future, that's for sure. I'm gonna start saving now. When I'm old enough for a part-time job, I'll work 7 days a week. Then I take out a loan and buy the car I like best. Oh man, I can't wait. Well, whatever you like. What the heck am I supposed to do? They're a high schooler with potential, so there's no way I can win, right? Oh wait, I'm better in 1 or 2 areas, I'm sure of it. It was a mess back at the station last night when a large number of missing people turned up. As it happens, I did my best to find out who they were. But I couldn't identify a single one. I'm so pathetic. I have to get more experience so I can be of use in the field. I haven't been in the field much, and now my lack of experience is rearing its ugly head. I gotta work hard so I can be of more help. I heard you helped save a missing person last night. Thanks for your hard work. Still, the fact that it's affecting this many people, they all have fuzzy memories of what happened, is unheard of. Then there's the whole thing with the CID. Who would have thought they'd collaborate with a guild and that Eastern organization? Well, there's nothing for it. The launch is in 2 days too, so we need to work the best we can.
Alrighty.
Senior Officer Colorado has gotten really busy, so I'm in charge of reception today. Now that I'm in my 2nd year as a police officer, I think he's starting to rely on me more. I hope so. I'll do my best to tell the citizens everything they need to know. With your general reception desk, if something's wrong, just let me know. Because today I'm in charge of reception.
I'm sure the police will be able to help.
Check out Eddie's Deals on Wheels.
Welcome, I'm set up in the business district today. There's a surprising number of people coming despite the rain, and the young lady's helping too. Some and the others are dropping by. It feels like I'm finally picking up momentum.
So...
What? You mean you didn't know anything about it, Bazelia? That's right. How could you be so horrible, Eddie, keeping a secret like that from me? But starting today, I'm gonna be helping out. Right, Eddie? Sorry I didn't tell you. I thought I should go it alone to see what I'm made of. If I don't know if I'll be able to become strong. That's not true, Eddie. There's tons of stuff you wouldn't realize if you did it by yourself. I used to think like that too, before you helped me recognize the truth. So this time I'll be one to help you. Yes, that's so. You win, Bazelia. I'd be happy to have your support. It'll be my pleasure. Bazelia looks really happy. I might be a little jealous. Welcome, welcome. We've got everything from stationery to boxed lunches. I understand how Eddie feels. I want to become strong too. So I'm going to help him in a way that doesn't hinder his growth. Aren't I so nice? Eddie and Bazelia helped me out before. And I've been indebted to them ever since. Still, what they have must be nice. Wait, I don't have time to think about them. I've got a practice match this afternoon. I want to get there a little early, so I should go tell the team after this. I'm surprised that he never thought you were serious about starting a business. You've gotten quite a few customers too. I guess your place is pretty popular. Nah, it's only because I've finally gotten the hang of things. Honestly, I've got a long way to go. But with Bazelia helping out, I've got to work hard. At least as hard as you guys, and you're aiming for the big leagues. Well, we will try to live up to your words. Let's both give it all we got, so that we can look back with no regrets. I know Eddie since he left Desire. No matter what anybody tells you, he's a tenacious, compassionate guy who's always thinking of others. Sure, he's got an unruly past, but I think running a business suits him. I've been skimming global news for work. It seems there are those internationally that consider the Republic's technological capabilities to be a threat. It seems they're trying to say that we can use our rockets to attack any part of a continent. But we're not like the Erebonian Empire of days past. I wish people wouldn't joke about things like that. Well, it's true that the aerospace force established within the military seems to be handling the space program. The only goal is the peaceful application of the technology. The idea that they're diverting it from military use is absurd. More importantly, we need to make sure our nation sees this historic feat through to the end.
Now where?
Get on it now. Time is money.
Welcome to Erland, sir.
There's a big fashion show in August, so of course Erland will have pieces on display. I'm just surprised the store manager is going to bring me along too. Surely it's because I would find my tastes? I cannot wait. Nothing would make me happier than getting to see a show up close. I've always longed to. Excuse me for raising my voice again. I do wonder if Carol will be participating too. There's just so much to look forward to. I've got to do my best to make sure we're ready. The Republic's many famous shows attract attention from outside the country every year. It makes me wonder how the fervor for outer space might influence fashion. I can sense people from all over the continent watching and wandering with me. Maybe we'll see some new ideas in this year's collection. I have to think carefully about what I should put on the display at Erland. I was originally a model, but now I'm involved in production as well. I expect I have to focus all my energy into this year's collection. I hope I can show everyone some unprecedented innovation.
Let's do a search.
Come on, Simon! You guys can do this!
Just 100 more to go. Our next opponent's a pro team, so there's no time to slack off. Gotta improve my accuracy. Oh, you're welcome to use the hoop. There's gonna be stinking shots. I came with you because you said you wanted to work up a sweat. What the heck is going on with you, man? Must be nice for you, James. You've got good reflexes, so you're good at basketball. In the end, it's all about ability. For a guy like me without any redeeming features, it's hell. What kind of nonsense is that? Maybe you can't tell, but I've practiced a lot. Sure, there are people who are good at everything from the get-go, but even people like that value the basics. The basics, huh? Maybe that's what I'm missing. I can't say for sure, but I do know one thing. There's no such thing as a shortcut. When you learn something, you need to put it into practice right away. I see. Thanks, James. Why did I go and give Woody advice of all people? Well, I guess doing this kind of thing once in a while isn't bad. Could classic story progression be referring to the foundation of the original work a comic is based on? If that's the case, then I should...
Gonna eat something?
The space program is a hot topic these days. Seems it's giving Longley a lot of attention. The town has inherited a pronounced Eastern culture, including influences from the Far East. The same is true of my soba and grilled skewers. I visited Longley when I was young to learn the essence of these things. I wonder how the town has changed.
Now where?
An old regular called me up today for the first time in a while. We knew each other back when I was still a new driver. It's been a while and they've retired since then, but it's nice to have a relationship that doesn't change. Ha! Look who's getting sentimental all of a sudden. It's been a while, but it's nice to have a relationship that doesn't change. Maybe I'd chat about what we've been up to while I drive him around.
Let's do a search.
It's searching time.
Okay, just to check.
Let's do a search.
Well, I understand why you might think that. Consider this.
The bank president has made a rare appearance today, but apparently his important business to attend to is already planning to leave shortly. He and Miss Brasilia won't end up seeing each other, but I'm sure it must be very important. We'll do what we can to support him. You're already going on another date? Yes, you've given me so much advice. Thanks to you, I think this one will last. I was just sharing my intuition. Who knows, maybe you feel compelled to say yes before long. Say yes? It's a little early for that. From what I hear, Miss Sonia and Edward really suit each other. I hope they enjoy many years of happiness together.
So...
I'm certainly old enough to marry, but I don't want to become a burden on him. We've invested an astronomical amount of mirror into Project Startaker. and the results will finally be made public the day after tomorrow. Even if the stock market accounted for, it's likely the GDP will be boosted by 20%. Incredible, and it's coming from a major shareholder in the Vern Company and the president of the Bank of Edith. If such numbers come to pass, then the Grim Garten administration will become unshakable. It might be the bitter end for your opposition party, Polanski. I've been prepared for that eventuality, but still we must fulfill our duty. That's our responsibility as the opposition. And don't think we will just stand idly by, either. It's likely we'll return to power at some point in the future. Wow, sounds like the bigwigs are having a complex conversation, huh? Yeah, I don't want to interrupt, so let's try not to eavesdrop. Thank you both for this invaluable exchange of opinions. No, I'm terribly sorry, but my schedule requires I get going. Of course. Then I'll see you at the celebration. Please, go ahead. I'm sure you have important matters to attend to. My schedule is packed with meetings and things of that nature after this. Well, I suppose it was worth exchanging opinions, including on what may happen if it succeeds. I may not be much for ideological thinking, but at least I devote myself to my work.
Alrighty.
Roy used to be a young member of our own Republican Party. I even used to help him out myself. But now that it's come to this, I suppose we'll just have to do what we can as the opposition party. Not that we're just idly standing by. The time will come when our party returns to power. Alright, Commander, I'll leave the rest to you. Understood, and don't worry about Miss Bazelia. I'll be meeting up with the escort team to keep an eye on the area. Very well, I'll return this afternoon to make sure to get in touch with me if anything happens. The President has an important meeting coming up and I'll be accompanying him. I'm sure the young lady and Eddie will be fine, as I have outstanding subordinates. I'll leave it to them and concentrate on the matter in question. The manager's busy, so I'm manning the counter in his place. Please let me know if you need anything.
Search time.
You're going back to the drawing board, but you plan to reach the top of the real estate world. Yes, I've had to put a lot of things behind me. It's like she's burnt out. Just what the heck happened in yesterday's interview? I've been looking into things for a long time, but Project Static has blown all of my plans out of the water. Honestly, I'm finally realizing that this isn't the time to obsess over capital. Speaking hypothetically, if the eastern part of the continent were to be redeveloped, do you know where the most profit would be? Long lie, the cities with abundant mineral resources will play a role in the Central East. Exactly, which means we need to set a new target. Times are changing, which means we need to change the way we operate. President, you're reckless, but you got spirit. I'll do what I can to support you. Just hearing out of the word flexible is surprising. Now that I think about it, maybe she has been changing bit by bit since the end of last year. We need to make sure we've got her back. She's still got her foibles after all. I was frantically working my way to the top, but now I'm putting a lot of things behind me. Seriously. It's time to watch and wait. I need to be flexible and prepared for anything while I find new markets.